this is Stephanie Manley with Copycat.com. Today I'm going to show you how to make crispy onion rings just like I did when I was in high school and college. I had the privilege of working at the Dairy Queen in Shepherd, Texas. So I am going to recreate this recipe for you. So obviously we're going to use onions because they're called onion rings after all. I'm going to use flour, cracker meal, and milk. That's all that's in these, and it'll take no time at all to get these battered up and ready to go. So why don't we go ahead and get started. All right, so the first step in this recipe is we need to cut the onion into rings. I hate to tell you how many of these I sliced when I was in school. Many. So you just want to peel out the outer layer. And I'm going to cut these onion rings nice and thin. I think they tend to cook better when you cook them at home. So I like to do them about 1/4 inch thick. You could use yellow onions, you could use nice big like Bermuda onions or the really nice sweet Texas 1015. Any of these are going to work well. All right, so this is probably the step that I don't need to tell you how to do, but you need to go ahead and separate these. So go ahead and separate these out. Now these small little bits you can use for diced onions later, so don't worry about those. So again, put them into rings, because after all, they're called onion rings. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and batter these. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick them in flour, then I'm gonna put them in milk, then I'm going to stick them in the cracker meal. Then I'm going to put them on a tray and get them ready for frying. So you just repeat this until you're all done with your onion rings. Again, that's, you coat them in flour, coat them in milk, and then finally, go ahead and do the cracker meal. Okay, now it's time to go ahead and cook the onion rings. Now I have some vegetable oil in here. It's about 350 degrees. And now we're just going to drop a few onion rings in at a time. We're going to cook these. They'll only take about a minute or so. You know they're done because they'll float up at the top when they're done. And as soon as we take them out of the oil, we need to go ahead and sprinkle a little bit of salt on them. So we've just made Dairy Queen onion rings, and it was so easy to do. Please show me a little love here on YouTube by giving me a thumbs up. Drop me a comment in the bar down below and let me know what recipe you'd like to see next. And please be sure to subscribe to this channel.